Vaukie along with Ray Ferraro. It's opening night, and I cannot wait to drop the puck on the year. And we are about set to drop the puck on this season. And here we go. The game's underway. Gains the zone through the middle. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds.
Look out for one of the
scores! Look who's on the board! That's his first of the year!
Look at this face-off play here on the replay, James. They're set, hoping they can win the draw, and when they do, the wheels are in motion that leads to this goal.
Quebec's got the start they wanted with the early lead.
I like the way that the puck hit the ice and aggressively they got after it right away. Don't let the other guys settle into the game.
Now a quick pass to Hughes. And he takes the feed. Shot! He scores! Elias Pettersson! Wow! More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game.
And needless to say, guys, he does not flinch against those powerful blasts.
Takes control of the puck. Scores! The defender put it into his own net. Vancouver's been preaching better starts. They've got that with a one-goal lead, Ray.
They've got the lead. It's in the first period. There's lots of game left, but their coaches are talking about staying on the front foot to be aggressive.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Less than a minute. Scores! Look who it is!
Hey, everybody wants a new chance, and now you've got a new chance. You've got a chance to impress. He's on the board quickly. I don't think the goaltender gets a look at this at all, James. He just drops into the butterfly. He's hoping the thing hits him through that traffic.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Quebec team works, won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Dvorak's crossed the line and is on the attack now. With the stop. Demko's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. We got it.
That is a big hit. I don't know why he's got to fight here. There's nothing wrong with the hit, and now he's got to fight. I don't like it.
Oh, and a thunderous end to that one.
Yeah, somebody came third in that fight. That was decisive. That's one way to put a cap on the emotion that's starting to run in this game. You kick the guys out that fight. That'll help keep a lid on things.
Scooped up along the wall by Miller. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he scores! And there's the go-ahead goal as they capitalize on the power play.
Tie game, you want your special team to maybe get an opportunity, and then they've got to take advantage. This game's untied because that power play was ready to go to work.
Vancouver's tenacity finally earns themselves the one-goal lead.
Now be a little cocky. Play like a front runner. You've got the lead. You've worked hard for it.
Slides the puck ahead to Kyrou. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Scores! And they tie it up!
Start anew. Everything that's gone on before is now washed out as we're right back to where we were at the drop of the first puck. He doesn't stop moving for a second. Once that puck's delivered to him, he's thinking shot. He shoots the snapper while he's moving, and the goalie doesn't catch up to it.
Pettersson's won the draw. Fires it on net. He scores! And I believe a milestone in that one.
100 points for his career, James. Always nice to round off a point total. The defensive team can't get control of the puck off this faceoff. It ends up into the shooter's hands, and he beats the goaltender.
Quebec's got some breathing room here late in the second as they take a one-goal lead.
I'd get my best players back on the ice, and while you've got your opponent backed up a little bit, try and get another one.
The Canucks looking against the half wall. Getting a little physical there with that collision. Hart's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Moves it quickly over to Duchesne, and they capitalize for the goal.
You know, James, that kills the power play, but I'd still like to see the rules amended so they would still get the power play. They earned one, now they don't even get it.
The Canucks have answered back with a huge goal here in the middle stages of this third period.
It's always dangerous when you chase the game, but now that you've leveled it off, you feel good entering into the last stages of period 3.
There's a solid collision. We got a penalty coming.
Yeah, that was a big hit. And now the other team feels like they've got to jump in and challenge them, so they're going to go.
Nice effective use of the wrestling move.
Yeah, you don't see that all the time, but this fight has punched itself out. They'll untangle, that's the end of the fight. That's also the end of the night. You fight, you're gone.
Quick pass to Hughes. Off target. Taken along the wall by Hoglander. Scores! And they capitalize with the power play. And here they've taken the lead.
I love watching this team when they get on the power play when they're confident, because that puck starts getting zipped around. They can attack low, they can use a point shot. Really hard for the penalty killers to catch up, and they just couldn't this time.
Oh, and that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop. What pressure here on the offensive end. Oh, monstrous hit right there. Centering key. Scores! And there's the hat trick. His first of the year, Ray.
They're hard to come by. Who knows if you get 3 or 4 in a year, that would be an unbelievable year. But he's got 3 for the very first time this season.
Stastny's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the faceoff. Vancouver's ready to go to the attack.
Hey, James, big hit.
He scores!
Add that power play goal to the earlier one. They've really done well with the extra man here.
The Canucks could almost put this one in neutral here for the rest of this third period.
They've dominated much of this game, and the score is clearly reflective of that.
Puts it on net. Great save. Scores! Short-handed. And shot-breaker of the goal.
Man, does that pump your bench up, and you can imagine what the other guy's bench is like, flat as a pancake, giving up the shorty. The rebound goal is all about position. You got to fight to get into that interior part of the slot and get inside the defenseman, so if the goalie can't cover it, you're the first person on the puck. It's in the net.
Vancouver's won the draw in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Studnicka. Sends a pass over. He scores! Putting the special in special teams tonight.
The extra work they've done, the way that they've moved some people around, has helped them cash in more than once on the power play.
The Canucks continue to rack up the goals here in this third period.
They can do no wrong. It doesn't seem to matter who's on the ice. They're the better team.
Passes it to Hoglander.
And they've given up a shorty. Those are always deflating.
Cutting to the slot. Moves it quickly over to scores.
They had to get themselves an opportunity somehow, but down 3 is not it. They're down by a couple now, and they can down press to see if they can make it a strike closer.
The comeback is on.
Wow, did he hammer that? Too much power for the goalie to control it. It hits him and still goes in.
Quebec's narrowed the gap here in the third, but still a long way to go, Ray.
James, this is still way down the road to even this game up. But if you get one, maybe you get another. Maybe they get nervous. Off his stick!
Final horn has sounded, and that's all she wrote tonight. Pearson's team gets the win, and a big part of that, his hat-trick performance.
He's so good when he gets the puck on his stick. He's got a real sense of when to deliver it, and he was lights out tonight.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Thanks for joining us tonight. And he moves it up to Kerfoot. From point blank, he scores! Brock Besser steps up big time.
That's the play you practice half the time. It's that down low, quick action play where you get into position, you hope a pass is like that, and you hammer it in from in tight.
Quebec team works, looking to break out of their own end. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. He scores!
Well, I like the way they stayed aggressive here, James. After scoring once, they didn't just settle the game down. They went after it again. Lots of times we talk about the defensemen and the forwards battling for position in front of the net. Well, the goalie's battling for it, too. He's trying to find the puck.
Radish has got the puck in his own zone. Quebec's got it along the wall. Quick feed to Stastny. Scores! Breaks the tie!
I wasn't sure if anybody was going to be able to start to change the momentum of this tight game. Man, I'm watching that replay, James. You didn't really have time to call his name before that puck's on and off the stick from the low slot.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Besser's got it on the offensive end. Moves it quickly over, and he scores!
You get the odd man rush because the defensive team breaks down their coverage, but then once you get the rush, you have to execute it, and they do it perfectly.
Moves it quickly over to Coughlin. Quebec's got the puck against the boards. And now it's grabbed by Stastny. Puck grabbed by Kyrou. It's in the back of the net, and we've got ourselves a new game.
Always amazes me, James, how one shot changes everything. Now this game is even. Wow, what a shot. James, if I can play old guy here for a minute, these players today, they get to change the kick point on their stick, the flex.
Pulverized him, Ray, on that play.
You don't see that man very often anymore, James. That's a great hit.
Takes the feed at the point. That's 3 consecutive goals.
Yeah, the goalie keeps looking over to the coach saying, why am I still in here? 3 straight for them. Not sure what that hit, James, but it hit something and changed direction. The goalie just can't keep up to it, and it's in the net. Ooh, that was a long 5 minutes for the penalty killers. Every time they turned around, they were fishing it out of their net as they gave up multiple goals on that power play.
Scores!
Right back to the beginning of the night, when the game was tied to start. Nobody has the upper hand anymore. No way sometimes for the goalie to catch up to the pass. It's too quick. It's one-timed into the net.
Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. Puck is dropped. Let's do this hockey. Up along the wing. Kind of lost control for a second there, but regains possession. Chance in front. Scores! Oh, what a shot. He got all of that one.
The release is the thing here. It's hard to pick up because he's moving his feet, changing the angle with each stride.
Quebec teamwork's got the game's first goal here, Razor.
Well, you got the one-goal lead now, but you want to extend it as quickly as you can.
Horvat's won it.
Well, this doesn't help a comeback for sure, but you've got to regain your focus and count on your penalty killers, then get back to work.
Here he is on the tip. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Here's a blast! Scores! Putting the power in power play.
Did just about everything right on that man advantage. They capitalized. Man, the goalie's going to look at his teammates and say, is anybody going to cover the high slot? He was so open, he was able to hammer home the one-timer.
Quebec's now gone up by a pair in the second.
So they've got a 2-goal lead. Some people say it's the worst lead in hockey. Well, guess what? I'll take the worst lead as opposed to trailing by 2.
Yeah, you know what's better than down by 2? Being up by 2, right?
Of course it is.
Simple. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
You get a freebie with 1 penalty, but that's an undisciplined penalty here again in this period. He cannot do that.
From the blue line, they take control of it. That goes wide. Grabbed along the boards by Kyrou. Oh, what a save in front. Handles it along the blue line. Oh, he scores!
Always nice to get a bounce. This one hits the pipe, makes the sound, and goes into the net. Oh, I like the way the power play went at it here. They moved the puck around. They had shots. They retrieved the puck. They outworked the penalty killers till eventually they're able to cash in.
Quebec teamwork's on fire tonight. What are you seeing down at ringside?
One team that came to play, one team that's executing at a high level, and the other that's chasing this game around, and they're never going to catch it.
And he's taken down the official's arm, signaling for a penalty. There's the whistle, and this official is quickly becoming public enemy number 1.
Every time he blows it, it seems like there's a penalty to be called, and it's on the home team.
Horvat's won the draw inside his own end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. Centering feed! He scores! What a goal!
The good thing he one-times his puck. The goalie almost gets there, but the pass is on his tape in the low slot, and he beats him clean.
Quebec's brought their offensive A-game here in this, and it's only the second.
I think that's probably the bad news for the other team. It's still the second period, as you mentioned. They've dominated this game start to finish.
Right off the side of the net. And he gets sandwiched into the wall.
That's really well played by the defensive player. He took away...
Scores! Well, they haven't given up just yet.
No, but there's still a long road to go, James, before they can realistically think that they're back in this game. But you get one, maybe you get another one quickly, and you can turn the tide.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Backstrom's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle.
Whoa! Well, with the goaltending on the other side, you're never dead. They're now down by 2.
The The Capitals still have a big hill to climb here, but they got one back, Ray.
They're going to have to get their D up into the play, take a couple of chances. One is not going to do it.
And now it's grabbed by Kyrou. Quick pass to Bean. The Capitals gain possession along the wall. He scores! Big time effort from Evgeny Kuznetsov. The Capitals are back at center ice, probably breathing a little easier now, Ray.
They needed to get one, James. If you trail by 2 for too long, the clock just runs out on you. You run out of time.
Backstrom's one possession. All alone! Oh, my, what a save!
Oh, close game, and he's able to make that stop.
Trying to gain a step. All alone! Stones him on the breakaway. The Capitals have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. 12 seconds on the clock. 9 seconds remaining. He scores!
What a play! I thought there was no time left, James. And they tied the game late in the third.
Unbelievable. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Here's a short pass to Hintz. Shot! Big time stop!
Bernier's had to be on his game. That's a great chance.
Overtime solves nothing, and we end this one in a draw.
This is why they started to go to the shootouts in some and now most of the leagues. You work so hard. Nobody gets anywhere when it's like this.
Say what you want. I'll take a decisive victory. And as we put a bow on the regular season, we can all sit back for a moment, take a deep breath, because the playoffs are on tap. For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cybulski. Good night.